I want to give a shout out to Nine Flags, the local bar here in Nacogdoches, for serving some of the best Long Island iced tea. It was amazing last night, and I definitely felt it in the morning.
I want to give a shout out to Rob for letting us watch Wrestlemania for free. And a shout out to Suddenly because the internet did not mess up the entire time.
I want to give a shout out to my best friend Lauren Williams in Dallas. I love you, and I'll be home on Thursday.
Thumbs down to the flag at Rob's place. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Enough said.
Chris knows what I'm talking about.
You can't really necessarily get mad about that because that's the state flag.
You got mad because he had a Texas flag?
It's a state flag, sir.
Yes, in what state?
Oh.
What was it, Bams?
Southern state, yeah, it's the state flag, sir.
I am.
Yeah, Brandon, gotta explore. Gotta get out there more. But I want to give a shout out to what's your friend name again?
Lauren.
Shout out to Lauren. I think that's that same friend.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to you. I don't know you, but I hope whatever she said to you, yes.
I want to give a shout out to my good friend Josh Smith. Yesterday was his 21st birthday, and that's why we were at Nine Flags last night. So,
You know, I gotta give a shout out to Lauren too. You know, Rachel, she missed Thursday's episode. You know, for you. You know, so you must mean you must mean a lot to her.
Yeah.
She does. We've been best friends since we were in 6th grade.
We didn't miss her on the show though, but the fact that she
They
took
did.
the time for you,
Y'all
hopefully
must be-
she can leave some more.
We are. We used to live together and everything.
You know,
Must be
if she come up there with you, keep her. It's all right with us.
She would keep me if she had a choice.
We don't want her. Keep her.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts out to Kofi Kingston. Because, you know, you got some real skills, homie, to use a broken ladder as some stilts.
I want to give a thumbs down to MVP because once again, in a Money in the Bank ladder match, you failed to take a bump. I don't like that. You gotta take a bump at some point in time.
Thumbs down to Kentucky for losing on Saturday because I got so much crap because I talked y'all up so much. And then y'all let me down. Just like that.
Thumbs up to Duke and Butler. If y'all, by chance, win, then everyone who I know likes a team in the NCAA tournament will be eliminated. That's right, Michigan State and West Virginia. We know somebody that went to West Virginia, so I hope they lose. And Michigan State, it's nothing really against y'all, but you know Cleveland likes y'all, so I gotta lose.
Well, I know people that like all three schools except for Butler. Well, all four except Butler. So if Butler wins, then I don't know not one person that likes Butler. I mean, just a team, but I know people that like all other three.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, but I mean, they've been good. At one point in time, they knocked Florida out of the tournament in early, I think it was 02. I believe, might be wrong.
I want to give a thumbs down to the Baylor Bears basketball team.
Me too.
I had high hopes for you. Many of my friends that are actually at Baylor right now were texting me and saying they're at the game, and they were just excited when the game started, and then they got really angry when the game was over with.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Baylor because you know, your team, your program has overcome a lot in the past 5 to 6 years. So that's a good thing. You know, maybe you can get some good recruits. I mean, you already got outstanding players, so you know maybe that can open the door for even more recruits to come your way, especially going to the Elite Eight and you know having a competition in the Big 12 make it even better. So. Congratulations to Baylor for at least making it this far.
Thumbs down to Michael Cole because you got corrected by Matt Stryker. Simply terrible.
I want to give a thumbs down to, I don't know his name, but the TCU, the Stephenville High School football player that stabbed a teammate over a girl. I'm sorry, you just cannot put someone's life like that in jeopardy and then killing him. And then admitting it, he's like, yeah, I killed him, and the person deserves it. Stephenville.
Damn, shit going crazy. First dude in Florida, now Stevensville. That is crazy.
Speaking of the dude in Florida, I'll give a shout out and a rest in peace to Kendall Berry. You know, he played he was a running back for Florida International University, and you know, he got stabbed to death. And you know, you want to wish, send out well wishes to his family.
And the young man from Stevensville, the football player at Tarleton State, passed away after collapsing on the football field during spring practice. On a lighter note, I want to give a shout out to the panel. You know, we have so much, our schedules are so conflicted between everything that we do, but we do find time to do this. And I just want to give a shout out to everybody for at least making this happen. You know, might not be as on time as we want it to be, but the fact that we still be able to make it happen shows how much we really love each other and the show. Well, I don't love them, but the show.
I want to give a shout out to Rachel. Mainly because, so quickly she has become one of us.
No.
She really has.
No.
She hang out and, she talk the talk, she walk the walk.
No.
The only thing I disagree with is the code. That's, we already talked
bring
about
up ocean. I told you to bring up ocean. Didn't I tell you to bring up ocean?
Yeah, we bring up ocean. Oh, blip.
Bring up ocean.
I want to give a shout out to Mr. Brandon Brown over here. Earlier, before we started the show, there was a confrontation that was handled by Brandon, and I want to give him mad props for that. It was just one of those situations that you have to adjust and take care of.
I want to give a shout out to the panel and JB and Cleveland because they just left, but I want them to hear it anyways, for accepting me so quickly. It's nice. Thank you.
I want to give a shout out to our waitress yesterday at Fuddruckers.
Yeah.
Cool person, name's Chelsea. I'll give you a good shout out. Hopefully you'll be on the show Wednesday and we'll have a good discussion.
Yeah. She gave me a free drink. Appreciate the free drink. No, not alcohol, lemonade, but a drink is a drink, of course, first and foremost. I greatly appreciate that for you.
I want to give a shout out to Dr. Lawhorn and myself. Today we were having some fun in the TV station, just playing around with the switcher, and on accident we broke it. And it was although I thought it was a very bad thing, I felt very ashamed of it. But Dr. Lawhorn looked at me and was like, "Don't worry, we needed to get rid of that thing 20 years ago, so that's okay."
Pretty easy.
And Chapman, when Chapman walked in and saw it, he had a smile on his face. So I was like, "Hey, that'll work."
Anybody else got any shout outs, thumbs down?
I got a thumbs down for these people talking so loud out here.
Yeah. Before we go, I want to give a thumbs down to myself because I didn't really say too many things today in the shout outs that was funny. But I guarantee you tomorrow it will be a doozy. Guarantee.
Already.
And ladies, don't worry. It's not cold outside.
This has been episode 38 of The Range.
What does that mean?
Coming soon. Gotta hide the kids, because we will be having an uncensored episode.
Are you talking about my cousins?
No,
What are you talking about?
every kid.
We'll see y'all later. Let them talk. Peace.
Take care.
I'm supposed to do this now, apparently.